Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, let's get ready to X-Wing!
Supposed to say fly, Mike.
Let's get ready to fly. Okay, we'll work on it for next time, but at this time, we got match 2 of our Thursday night X-Wing here from Amusing Games in Winnipeg, Manitoba. And we've got a Scum vs. Rebel extravaganza. We have the list on screen. Some really nasty stuff that's going to happen here. We got a very heavy bomb Rebel list against a lot of red dice coming out of the Scum side.
Like Jim's got initiative here.
Jim is running a 99-point build. 100 points now.
He bumped it up to 100 points. Tail gunner.
Oh, okay. It did bump you up to 100. Okay. We'll just make sure.
That might be 99. No, it is 99.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bet you're going through.
Yeah, because I took out a 1.
I'm gonna have to get in on this.
Oh yeah, I can't. I don't see the tally on screen. I miscalculated.
So betting will stop when the first shot is fired. Really need to start plugging that you can bet on our stream. Oh, 62. We're coming back. What is Jim? 0. Oh, I don't know who to bet for.
You know what? I don't get in on the betting match, but I'm gonna give it a shot this time.
Because you're not very good at the game, Mike.
Ooh,
Oh.
shots fired from across the
It's
room.
funny because he kicked me out.
The guy who hasn't beat Mike in over a year trying to call Mike out over there.
Mike, damn it, why did you get my hopes up? Only A-Wings can beat the snapshot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only A-Wings.
Yeah. What'd you expect? No one else can take 2 EPTs.
But it's disgusting. We like last night. There was 2 A-wings with Juke snapshot, and it was like hit crit and evade blank. Juke, take both of them. It was great.
That's the biggest defender you get. You got
Pattern synchronizer, or whatever the hell it's called. That new upgrade?
So really tight asteroid formation. We do see some very big obstacles on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to work really good with your shotting. So this will be interesting to see where Manaroo is placed here. It is going to be a very offensive Manaroo. This Manaroo isn't going to be nervous about getting into this fight at all. And it does have that rig cargo chute as well. It'd be interesting to see how that plays in. We don't see that played a lot since its release. And its little nerf that it got. Manaroo is placed, so we will see the 2 rebels go next.
Alright.
This asteroid placement could favor the bomb-heavy rebels here if he can get bombs in.
Definitely a huge open space over.
Yeah, if he can fill that area up with the bombs, this is going to be a very tight board, and Manaroo is a very big ship.
Question is, can Jim get into that open space to engage over there before these wily scum?
It's going to be interesting. After playing against Andrew in this list, Nadrew is definitely someone that you want to take out quickly because the homing missile hits hard, and he has a very, very good flank with that headhunter.
Also someone you can take out quickly.
Yeah, exactly. It's one that you can one shot.
The weaker link in the list.
And yeah, if you ignore him,
I think it's a her.
Ignore her. It's big trouble. I learned that one the hard way and managed to survive and took her out very quickly after that.
It was like one shot you wiped
Yeah,
out.
one shot it was gone, and it was just, it's one less thing to worry about.
Where were you flying that day?
I flew Paratani, but it was like early on. It was like my 3rd ever Paratani fly, so
Jim opting to fly with no pegs here.
very different Paratani.
I feel like he wants his ships really low to the board to drop those bombs. You know, the lower your ship is, the bombs just slide right out.
Yeah.
There's no vertical descent for them. Really
No.
helps.
Yeah, it just increases the accuracy on that bomb.
Definitely.
No downward trajectory.
Right.
No worry about the wind speed.
Yeah,
or anything like
if
that.
there's wind, especially above Cloud City, it gets pretty.
Big
pretty
heavy
gusty.
betting this round. Great participation. We do have 4 bets coming in for the Scum.
Wow.
2 bets coming in for Rebels. We are going to leave bets open until the first round of action here.
There's a lot of pressure on Andrew's shoulders here. He's got a lot of people behind him. A lot of money on the line. You know, if he blows this game, a lot of people, you know, might be going back to their families, letting them know they can't afford dinner.
Yeah, whoopie whoopies are precious these days, and there's a lot of riding on Andrew. Looks like we do have dials set for the first round of action here. We are going to be right underway.
Almost ready. Yeah. Pop over to camera 2. Looks like I moved camera 2 perfectly. Cover up his face with the
It's
light.
absolutely beautiful.
You can see in the bottom of the screen there Jim's bomb stack. Looks like a pile of Oreos, in fact his bombs.
But equally delicious.
Depends who you ask.
I don't know. I usually prefer to use my bombs, not.
See in the back there, Mark chirping in.
Yeah, Mark is still,
always got to get in
still
the
trying to
last
prove his
word.
worth this evening.
It's the small victories that count for Mark.
Mark is going for a dance with an old Fenaroo over there, or a Fangaroo. What do you want to call
I
it?
like to call it Vamparoo. but
Vamparoo.
Nobody likes to join that.
Not sure what he's flying though.
He's
Is
flying-
it jank?
No, it's just
Capital Jank?
Mark, yeah. And if you look past Mark, you'll see the epic game where still no ships have moved. It's been 6 hours.
Looks like they are just setting dials for the first time over there.
Anyway, I think we got our dials locked in.
So the better question.
At least I play Epic.
Said no one ever.
That's a serious question for you. What would take longer, Jared to send in the style or Mike to, you know?
What do you put in? One day we'll get on stream. Jared sending epic dials versus Mike watching.
Does Mark roll
Jared,
7-sided
move
dice
his
coming in
dials.
from Jobu in chat?
7-sided?
7-sided dice.
You know what?
Get what the burn is on that.
If Mark rolled a 7-sided dice, it would just come up blank anyway.
It would still be blank.
So Mark could roll a 1-sided dice.
I've named your list, by the way. It's capital. What did I just call it?
Capital Jank.
Capital
I like how
Jank.
You get excited because you named his list, then you don't remember the name.
I wasn't sure if it was Captain or Capital. Couldn't remember.
Captain Jank is
Captain
better.
Jank is better.
You know what's even better than that? Major Jank.
No, Captain.
But he's flying Major Rhymer.
Yeah, but it's even better if we call it Captain because it's a complete Jank name.
Oh, it's also Captain Yor.
There you go, Captain Jank. Because he is the heart of that build.
Anyway, we got a game.
Back to the
going here.
game here.
We got a Manaroo to focus. We got a Fenn route coming in.
Coming in hot here.
Next to Manaroo.
Now here's what I mean.
Keeping it tight.
The headhunter, off by itself.
Easy target. Or bait.
He's good. He's gonna be flanking with it. He's got a very strong flank with this.
Yeah, but if the headhunter flanks, he's flying right into Norra. I don't know if you call that a flank.
I mean, we'll see where Norra goes here. It looks like they are taking the
Jim-
chance here to get in.
Looks like Jim's shooting his Miranda ahead, maybe looking to clog up this asteroid field with some bombs.
So I really like the look of it.
Yeah, straight through there.
Slam,
Straight ahead.
on it right, clusters right across here. This is where I wish we did have man.
I wish we could draw on the screen, yeah. We could do it like a really janky way where we have an image and then a bunch of saved images, so like an arrow.
Oh no, I figured out a way to do it. I just haven't tried it yet.
Well,
We are gonna start that game clock though. Get that shown for you guys on the screen here.
alright, we're good to go. Minimize it. See, what I was doing is I have be on Photoshop and then I pulled it up.
Nice.
Yeah. Until we have 2 monitors, which
Yeah.
then we're just out of control. Alright, back to the planning phase here.
Take a look at the
Pretty exciting first round.
Andrew's face, just full of intensity, but
Very
he's
bright.
it's like an idea just popped into his head, and the light bulb just came on and just.
I think Spence, you, I showed it to you.
I can't squeeze around it.
Snapshot. Like a frame.
Making our viewers sick.
It's hard to repeat.
There we go. Now we can see his beautiful face. Kicking back to camera 1 here for a sec. There we go. Now we're live. Let's get a little peek at what we're looking at here.
So now we can't talk about it.
That's a Manaroo dial that we just saw.
Now I don't know what to say on commentary.
Well, I mean, it's going
can't
to be
predict
very
his move
interesting to
if
chat
I know
about
what it is. But out of Miranda here, I'm pretty certain we're going to see her fly into these asteroids and clog them up.
I think so. I mean, if we take a look, we do have very ordnance-heavy ships here. And we're going to want those front arcs pointing in the right direction for that.
The more lanes Miranda can cut off, the easier it'll be to predict.
This is a very interesting matchup. This is going to be a very crucial turn for this.
If not this one, the next one for sure.
Dials a set here. Manaroo, here's the one we saw.
That's
We
a
do
soft
see
two.
that soft two. No K4 coming on Manaroo here, so we're not going to get any free target locks. Interesting call here.
There's a lot of upgrades on the screen now.
This may be the most upgrades we've ever seen on stream. Manaroo does swing in very hard there, probably a little further than Andrew was possibly
She does have that
expecting.
barrel roll, as well as push the limit. Gonna allow her to maybe maneuver up from
Now,
behind
do
this
you
rock.
think here the push limit would have been nicer for a target lock focus? The
If
barrel-
you had K4, you mean? Or what are you saying? Or to take a target
to
lock
take a
focus?
target lock focus and just deal with that asteroid next turn.
Yeah, but being a push the limit ship, I don't think you want to deal with an asteroid next turn.
We are going to see a target lock. And
And there's the
and there's the focus. This is
Okay, well,
very aggressive here by the Manaroo. I think he is expecting Miranda to be right in front of him
straight in, yeah.
and get that range 2 shot with proton torps and try and wipe out shields quickly.
here's Norra.
Norra
Big soft 3.
Moving first. Looks like he has decided to
Drew.
get rid of that headhunter as quickly as he possibly can.
Drew in his sights also has push limit, BB-8, tail gunner, and vector thrusters. So, that Miranda's got a lot of actions available to her. Here's Miranda. Let's see if it... Oh! Does try and juke him out. Goes for the safer play. He does have slam, so this will let him... It's almost as if Jim kind of baited him into the rocks, and then he's going to swing around. And
Does go for the target lock here. He's feeling comfortable in range 3. That twin laser turret's going to be firing this turn. Although now he is in range of those proton torpedoes. I don't know if this was a great move, but maybe if he can make him burn the torp early
shoot
on.
first. So he's going to put the pressure on with that.
Try and get rid of that focus. I think Manaroo could probably deal with eating some damage. But
It's true, but so can Miranda.
if Miranda can make him burn the...
Like, she's got regen. It's not going to do
Regen.
more than 4 damage.
Yeah, this could be a great position, actually.
One of those things that's probably never been
Drew swings in a little bit. That's soft too. Gonna check for the target lock. Not in range.
I do really like the asteroid placement for the Rebels here.
Yeah, great
These
approach.
scum are coming in to this
then we
asteroid
got
field hot, and there's
Fenn
going to
now.
be bombs all over the place.
Big hard 3. He's gonna swing around as well. And recovering all his options. So it's already 9:30 here in Winnipeg, and that epic game, I don't know if they've even engaged yet. Do you think they're gonna finish tonight?
I mean, could be a long night for them. See if we can camp out overnight and touch base with them in the morning.
I'll put the kettle on. So it looks like we got a couple actions out of Fenn here, and then we'll be in our first combat phase. And that will stop the betting.
Probably eyeing up a boost barrel here, seeing if he can get arc. I think he's probably safe where he is.
Yeah,
TLT, if it did reach, is going to be...
through a rock, auto thrusters,
Yeah.
not really too worried about that. The boost probably won't get him arc on this Norra. Maybe it'll
We're
be
going to see a
close.
boost here.
There's not really any harm in doing this boost,
Is it
right?
going to make him very predictable next turn, though?
This is going to be close, this arc, I'm not sure. I think it's out.
I think Norra has arc here and Fenn doesn't.
If they're in range.
It is hard for us to judge on camera. It's the fisheye sometimes skews our perspective, but
So last chance to get those bets in. Insomniac1 joining us. Welcome. I don't know if we've ever seen you before. And make sure to hit us with a follow if you're new to the stream. We stream every Wednesday and Thursday. And occasionally weekends when there's tournaments.
He did stress there.
We got range 3, not an arc for Fenn.
What did Fenn stress from? Oh, the focus token. I see it right there. Yeah. So was expecting the shot from Norra. Did focus up.
The safe play.
Does make him pretty predictable next turn. And with that rear arc on Norra.
Looks like we're going to get a Miranda on Fenn. No, Manaroo. Miranda on Manaroo here. Guilty. Rolls up for 3 hits. Shield down on Manaroo. One evade coming up. Norra's going to shoot Fenn around here, range 3. 3 big dice. Got a hit 2 focus. Going to spend the focus. 3 hits.
Yeah, if you guys don't mind, that's okay. 2 evades
coming out.
Auto thrusters gives him the 3.
Best card in the game. Not even a question. And we are firing the Proton Torpedo.
Bets are stopping.
Bets are over. Proton Torpedo, I guess we have 1 left. Maybe we make that yellow?
Oh.
Guidance ships.
I will spend my focus.
Spends the focus. Hit,
Get my
crit.
focus and get my target lock back.
Our poor Agromech is going to proc, give him his target lock back. I was just pop it up here. Toss her in the yellow somewhere. You made it white stuff. Yeah, there you go. That's like in Pokemon when it's like Beedoo, Beedoo, Beedoo. So
Any damage go through there, guys?
3 shields.
3 shields
On to
Miranda.
Miranda took 3 shields from that hit.
Miranda and Manaroo have 2 similar names. It's really hard to call. And you want to just slide the dice to the side?
Thanks,
Yeah,
sir.
just because they sit on the screen, yeah. Alright, back in the planning phase here. Let's take a look here and see what we can see. Manaroo looks like... You think she can get around that rock with a hard one, Mike? You are the master of the hard one. Insomniac with the follow. Thanks for that.
Yeah, welcome, Insomniac. I think she can hard one to the right.
I think so too. It'll be close.
It's hard for us to see from to the left.
Her back might catch it. I'm not sure. Fenner's in a pretty good spot here. Never mind. He's pushed
Fenn
the
is going to
limit.
be doing some type of 2.
He's got to do a green or a straight.
Straight's going to make him too exposed.
He's in a tough spot because I'm not sure if a 2 will hit that rock.
Yeah, it's a tight spot for that push the limit.
Madrew's in a good place. Sort of. Depending on where the rebels go.
Still a lot of ordnance.
Probably going to see Norra turn in here and go for some more shots.
Dials are down. We're going straight into the action here.
Miranda does have that turret though.
Manaroo just plowing right over that asteroid, not even caring about it.
Manaroo does not care.
Hey, Mark.
Just gonna
Nice in that garbage can right now.
lose her action, roll for her damage. No damage off that asteroid.
Throw away dice. 2 sets.
So you know what? Not a bad play. That Manoroo's getting in close. No action.
Manaroo's lost a shield.
But she does have the target lock.
Same set of dice.
God, we need to make this action work. It's so easy. Like one button?
Vector thrusters, pick
Or is
it
that
up.
BB-8? Did it green?
Oh yeah, BB-8.
Hayden says, bless the RNG. Amen.
What do you have on her?
And stress.
Oh, here we go.
Further stress.
Pushing up BB-8.
Green maneuver, clear the stress.
Oh, and just like pretty much back where he was, but spun that arc a little bit.
And still has another action. And, we're gonna see target lock here. Target lock on Manaroo.
Fantastic move here.
Really seeing the synergy of this Norra coming into play.
Really nice Norra. Holy cow.
So she wants to do the greens anyway. So let's do triple action without stressing.
R2.
Gonna slip in beside.
We are probably going to be looking for some type of regen out of Miranda here.
So the bomb slipped right out. Miranda engaging her cloaking device there, disappears from the screen. She doesn't actually have a cloaking device, that was a joke.
It was a bad joke.
Wow, we can't all be dads, Mike.
What would you do with Miranda here?
I would just token up and...
She
wait,
does.
that's range 1.
She has a lot of ordnance. Oh, target locking.
We're gonna put a dent into Manaroo now.
Target lock's already on there. I think he's contemplating bomb play here, but I think it's probably safe to focus.
What can she do? Target lock, focus, slam?
Yeah.
You know, Mike, I think it might be time to paint this scoring horn.
I think so.
Misses on somebody in range band 2.
Looks like Captain Jank is holding its own over there at the moment.
Sounds like
has
Epic.
the Jank kicked in yet?
Also sounds like Epic took a shot.
Looks like if we take a...
He has ran out of stress.
How much stress is on the table right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There is 8 stress tokens.
He has mine
over there. You can just see on Ricky's face in the distance that the Jank has hit him in the face and is just running down like tears of red anger.
You know what's funny? When you stub your toe,
Yeah.
it hurts so much you start laughing. That's Ricky right now.
We do see a slam here, and oh,
What ship is being used?
he's putting the customized down,
What ship is being used?
but he's gonna hit his own ship.
You know what? Sometimes, Mike, you gotta ride or die.
Oh, he's hitting his own ship to trigger Sabine because anyone range 1 gets hit.
Yeah. And Manaroo is out of range of that bomb for Sabine.
Oh, takes no damage.
No damage. So you know what? Risky play, but a good play.
Would not
Either
have
way.
would not have seen that coming. I have a suggestion for the overlay. Would help a lot if you could tell us what the ship is being used.
Basically, which ship is being activated. There's an easy way to do it. We'd have to just set up like 1, 2, 3, 4 little like triangles or something that are like the ship is playing right now, you know, and just turn them on and off. But we'll look into it.
In the meantime, Lenny, we're gonna we'll step up our commentating here and
That also helps too.
and let you guys know which ships are moving.
We're not talking about epic games.
So we are gonna see Fenn moving here from the left side of your
With the
screen.
straight through. Slips past that rock.
That's that PS9 at the top there.
Here's the stress. He's going to... oh, I understand. I understand what you mean. Because I'm like, oh, if we just say what's moving, it's easy, you know? Like, just if you just listen. But if you don't know what Fenn is, you're like, well, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I guess
no,
you can also see what's moving, but... Yeah,
So-
you know, the more helps,
So they'll
the
put
better.
this means I can't shoot. But I don't have the other token.
Oh, right. Interesting position here for Fenn.
Yeah, you
He's
can-
currently range 1, I think, of Miranda. But Miranda can't shoot.
And
But he has no
Norra's
shot.
range 2, though. So the interesting thing here is a boost isn't going to do too much. I don't know if it'll put him in arc. It'll be close.
We're gonna have to boost
We
for
can
sure.
barrel roll.
So we are going to try boost.
I cannot.
This boost might not make it. Just squeezes in there.
So this asteroid field is
Yeah, it's doing something.
in the way, but
The question is, does Fenrau,
I think he's put
Have
himself
arc.
in closer range now.
which is a good thing. He's Fenrau, he wants
Yeah.
to be close. But does he have a shot? That's the question. Because if he's not in arc, if Fenn doesn't have
I think
Norra in arc,
he's trying for a barrel roll here.
if Fenn doesn't have Norra in arc, he doesn't get his free evade from the title.
We are going to try for a barrel roll. I do not
This
think
is
that's going to
really
fit.
tight. Looks like it's good.
Wow. That is a naked Fenn though.
Chips it in for Eagle. And, well, not necessarily naked, he's got range 1. 4 dice and an evade.
A high variance Fenrau right now against a Norra.
That's like a stealth device.
Which does
evade
have
Cinderfell.
target lock on the wrong ship.
Yeah, I mean,
The target here was Manaroo.
you know what? If he doesn't die this turn, that's the most he can hope for.
Takes a target lock.
Anything else is bonus. So, combat, mana removes target lock over to Fenrau.
Ooh, that makes fight very interesting now.
Fenrau is going to shoot.
Because now the target lock from Norra is on Fenn.
Who's he shooting? Shooting mana. We rolled a hit.
This is Fenrau
Target lock.
re-rolling. Oh, a hit crit. This is going into Norra.
Jobu's presence.
Into Miranda.
Yeah, into Miranda. Jobu's presence really affecting
So-
Fenrau again.
Two shield, shield
One
the
shield
hull
down.
off.
The crit.
The crit goes through.
One stress, flip it. So stress on Miranda.
This is great.
You don't get your snapshot. You can take your regular shot. You lose your snapshot.
Here's the thing. You lose the snapshot because you're going to make it on the next snapshot.
So right now they're checking arc from Nadru.
Like, I see what you mean. You got dice on the board again. When you're new on stream, playing on stream, there's a lot of extra little
This is
mechanics.
a range 2 shot from Norra into Fenn. Fenn is not where he wants to be here. No auto thrust, no range boost. This is oh my! This is 4 hits.
This is the worst you could hope for.
This is bad news for Fenn.
You know what? The people that bet on Jim are feeling pretty good right now.
3 dice,
Blanks out, he's dead.
blanks out, 4 hits go through. Fenrau has just been one shot.
Mike, you know what we like to say when that happens?
He deleted his ass.
It was glorious. So that's probably the best Jim could have hoped for here out of this this engagement.
Wow, yeah, absolutely fantastic. Jobu in chat asking what kind of paints we use.
So if you, first of all, you can check out, we have a couple paint videos.
3 eyeballs coming in from Manaroo. That's a naked Manaroo, nothing happens there. And we're going back to dials. This was a fantastic round for the Rebels.
On YouTube, where Mike's painting up his Shadowcaster, we talk about the paints we use. We tend to use the Citadel paints. They're a little more expensive, but you know what? You get what you pay
The
for.
quality is there, they go on really nice, they go on really smooth. You do not need to prime these ships, they're going to accept a paint perfectly
Most of the
fine.
time.
Yeah, for the most part. Do nice
Robots are
light coats and it'll usually generate, Citadel paints.
yeah, you gotta be patient when you're painting. If you put
And
it on real thick,
a
it
nice
gets
fine tipped brush is going to help a lot. And just paint nice and slow. We'll be doing a painting stream again pretty soon actually.
Well, you gotta paint corn now.
I do, I have to paint Karn.
And we're probably going to pick up magnets at some point in the future, and we can do a magnetizing stream too, teach people how to magnetize their ships.
Fantastic.
Didn't even think about that.
Dials are getting set here. This game has got really interesting.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaking turn for
And,
Scum.
and let's take a look here. look at where Miranda is. She's going to be able to be in great position
Yeah,
to drop
those,
some.
proximity.
Yeah,
Manaroo does move first though.
yeah. Slam. Drop that
Oh
ball.
right, they're in action. Yeah. I'm magnetizing this weekend. Nice.
Got my Gemovit today. That is,
he's ready. He's
Joby, you
got
should
counter
definitely
sinking.
send us some pictures when you're done. We'd love to see that. We have not dipped our toe too far into magnetizing yet, but we are starting to
With the amount of
to
pegs
get
you're
there.
breaking.
Yeah, I'm
it's time.
breaking too many pegs. So
So Miranda is gonna bump into the back of Manaroo here. Oh, maybe
Nope,
not.
no moving yet.
There's a one.
But-
oh, I see. Put it back.
Manaroo just landed on that rock.
Yep. Rolls it.
This is
No damage. Oh wait, is it hit?
it's a damage. Yeah,
Oh.
shield off Manaroo.
No, everything just snowballing against Manaroo here.
Yeah, stuff is falling apart for the scum here.
Cannot catch a break.
No, it's not. It's a green maneuver.
Rebels are still relatively healthy.
Yeah, and also with regen on Miranda, and Norra's at like full health pretty much. This is going to be an uphill battle.
BB-8 triggering. I love this Norra.
Yeah, you would.
It was a pain when I flew against it, and yeah, it's so unpredictable.
So Norra looking to slip in between a rock and a hard place here. Doesn't look like she's going to make it.
Norra looking probably to take advantage of this back arc here. Isn't going to be taking a shot
Is she on the rock though?
from Norra? No. Oh,
You're waiting for the call.
Good combat.
Yeah. I was like, hey, let's teach the new guys how to play epic. And then
looks like we're debating if the ship's a bump here.
When you're losing, you got to eco at every advantage possible.
Yeah, it looks like
And then
they are going to agree on the bump.
So a bump is better than hitting a rock, though. That's for sure.
yes, because and then that's just a
And Miranda's going to bump into the back of Manaroo as well.
So not the worst possible outcome. No shots is better than taking fire.
I did expect a much bigger move out of Miranda here.
And Nadru still sitting pretty. We'll see if maybe they can. Oh no, Nadru coming in. Is it range 1 though? Is the question. Looks like range 1.
Which means she's not going to get those missiles off.
Nope, but no TLTs. So
3 dice still coming out.
I mean, 3 dice, 1 shot.
I always receive the stress and put it down.
All right, so a couple shots on the board here.
No, it's on Miranda.
Oh, wait, you have.
Miranda was closer. Oh, no, but yeah, it was on Norra.
Tarlock is on Norra here.
Shuttles away.
Switch over.
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
Okay. Focus.
Nadru's gonna take a focus.
I have 4.
Miranda's sitting on 4 health.
No, I did not.
They're just clarifying the board state at the moment. This is a pretty pivotal turn here for Scum.
I've got 4 hits on here on Miranda, and I'm full up on Norra.
Yeah,
Norra's
we got
still
the
at
same.
Full health.
So 7.
Weighing his options here.
Contemplating the action on Nadru here does to the focus.
So Nadru's got a focus on target lock on Norra.
Looks like there is
Nadru's
art.
gonna shoot Miranda here. Hit crit.
One evade.
That's a crit going through on Miranda.
On Miranda.
And the crit is
Stun pilot.
Violet. I was just typing it under here.
Give
You have the icon, eh?
already.
You know what the icon is?
My retaliatory strike will be
I found it. Where was it?
2 days.
I did put the icon.
Boom.
Oh, I did put the icon.
Shield regenerated on Miranda.
Shield on Miranda coming up off the steel tee, or this regular shot, sorry.
Regular shot into the
2 dice, 2 blanks.
But does get the shield back.
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
And don't put shot.
Shield back on Miranda is pretty big. Not only does it get health, but keeps it a little protected from crits as well.
For sure. And I mean, an extra health, no matter how you get it, is an extra health.
That's true.
So this is a pretty interesting turn here. Coming out of this little furball. The Z dials, does it have a hard 2?
It does.
It does.
The Drew.
She does move last. Manaroo does move first, so this hole will be clearing up quite a bit in a second.
Very dangerous being behind a K-Wing. Very unpredictable.
Yep.
Looks like we're getting a little hint here.
Manaroo gives us a hint of things to come, maybe. Maybe he has a few tricks up his short sleeves. Things might get dirty.
Looks like in Captain Jank, the shuttle is down. It's just plain Jank now.
So if you are a Mark fan, I know there's a couple of you out there. He is on the downward spiral over there. Makes me happy though, you know. Kangaroo list is a mighty one.
Ricky, not to be taken lightly, he is a store champion.
He also did pretty well at regionals. Top 8, I believe.
Fenn blown out of the water in that game. Ricky, a former store champion, has not had success ever since.
Ricky, you know, we were about to talk about how good he is, but can't even keep a Fenn alive, so I'm not
Just
sure.
every game, just Fenn just dies. I think he has something against him.
Alright, here we go, man.
Moves are in here. Manaroo moving first. That's our
green hard one.
PS4 from Andrew. Hard one. And contemplating action here.
Looks like he's opening up the pooper.
Rigged
and,
cargo chute coming out of the back here.
he says, you know what, Jim, I got a sort of a bomb of my own here.
Now for the grossness.
That's a debris coming down.
It's just a green.
It's an obstacle. So that's going to land on Norra. She's going to end up flying over that this turn. It is debris. She'll be rolling for a crit, taking a stress. But if she's got a green dial, then it's not the worst case. And I do believe, when does that stress happen? After, right?
No, because they FAQ'd it so you can't drop it on people.
Yeah, you have to actually go through
You
it.
have to go through it, yeah. They FAQ'd it because like people were just dropping it with.
FAQ, but how does it express when it happens?
Or maybe it was. Let's take a look here.
The question I was wondering is if he can BB8 still.
Stress right now.
We're looking it up. Just search rig cargo chute. Let's see. I mean, maybe someone in chat knows. Nah, you're spelling chute wrong. That might help you. And if you've ever looked at our Patreon, you might know Mike's
I'm not the best.
not the
speller.
greatest speller. He is from England, so he does have trouble with our Canadian words. Have you guys think to see beer your place you play? I think Lenny might be drunk. The place has it. They are doing real good. Yeah. So to sell alcohol, you need a license, right? Which is, it can be tough to get, and then that's like a whole another aspect to your store. There is actually one store in, oh, I see what you're saying, Lenny. So on Wednesdays we do stream from Mike's, where we do crack a brew or two, and if we do get that Friday stream going, we will be serving beers during that stream. So still waiting for some clarification here. Is it down there?
No, it's meant to be opening.
I
But
thought you were only trigger once a turn. You know, I dropped it on, right? And then he wasn't even touching it. Then he was
No, I was touching it.
Yeah, but you're firing onto it, right? Then you flew through it.
So our actual TO is busy trying to play Epic, so we're still just trying to figure out this ruling. If you drop a rigged cargo chute on a ship, do you get a stress?
Yeah.
That is what we're looking for. Obstacles don't apply stress until you maneuver over them. I think we've been through this a bunch of times. The rulebook, the only way you can move on is by executing a maneuver. Obstacle rule rules. They aren't stressed when they reveal.
So, this is the dreaded 10-minute warning.
We have 38 minutes on our timer.
So,
10-minute warning.
hey, if you guys want to start, coming in and doing some up there.
Where's that room?
Whose cookies are these?
Yours?
That just bought us 10 minutes right there, right? Hey, T.O.
He doesn't
Epic,
answer that.
Epic T.O.
He doesn't answer that anymore.
We need a clarification because we can't find the answer.
If you drop a rigged cargo chute on someone, do they take a stress?
Drop a Ricardo what?
Rigged cargo chute. And then if they fly through it, do they take a second stress? Do they double stress though?
Can you get hit by the same one twice?
No, right? Yeah, okay.
So but it happens.
Unless it gets dumped on you, then you fly through it.
Yeah.
But if you did a green maneuver,
Then you clear one.
it clears one and he's still in
Okay.
Okay, so 45 minutes later, we figured it out. Back in the game here, we're seeing some more cluster mines coming out. Oh, that's funny actually. If you do a red maneuver and they drop a cargo chute on you, I guess you do
that
it
was part of
straight.
the F8.
You do it straight too now, though, right?
Miranda moving forward, we do see her drop more clusters.
A lot of clusters there for Nadru to slip past.
Yeah, that's gonna be really tight.
If he somehow does get through there, that's going to be a real golf clap.
Okay, let's see what we get here.
Ooh, looks like two.
Two for sure.
Maybe three. Two. Big two. 4 dice.
So, some debate lately as to how clusters should be rolled.
Yeah, if you just roll them all or roll 2 and then 2.
Yeah. It's meant to be 2 and 2, I think, because it gives him the chance to trigger Sabine whenever he wants.
Right, but
But then, does it
if
matter?
you roll 4, then they can just say, I'm triggering off the first one.
So we are hitting a game that is actually Andrew's specialty, where time.
So he takes 2 damage from the clusters, plus an extra from Sabine. That's 2 shield and a hull off Nadru, just from that cluster.
What is Manaroo's health?
2 shield left. And
Not at half health.
not yet.
Miranda does have... Miranda does have a shot on Nadru as well.
Ranged 1 shot on Nadru.
No TLT, so she's going to have to just put 3 hits into that bad boy.
Nadru getting to shoot first.
Usually,
Jim pointing out a target lock
Yeah, you got 2.
on Norra. Has a target lock focus. Nadru
I'll be thinking about the missiles here.
maybe a little misdirection from Jim here to keep his Miranda alive.
Does go for the Miranda shot.
Yeah, we
Hit,
got-
eyeball, blank. Spends the focus. Very daring move here.
We roll the focus.
2 hits
Two
on
damage.
Miranda. So, gonna lose that shield, take a hull.
That's on Norra, right?
Nope.
Oh, that was on Miranda.
Yeah.
Alright,
Focus is spent on Nadru. We'll have that moved right away. Very interesting spending that focus. I think this will be a dead Nadru here if we get a good roll out of Miranda.
Yeah, all he's got to do is roll 1 more hit than those 2 dice. So 3 hits will seal it away.
no, I'll let them use my
There it
dice.
is. We got a hit.
Ooh, 1 hit.
If it was like those dice,
oh no, it's not, sorry.
Oh, thinking it was.
One
Yeah, it's Miranda shooting 1 dice.
We got
One of it.
two good focus, no damage. Drew survives.
I mean, if they need one
He
dice,
did spend the
yes,
focus.
I will lend them a die.
And
Alright, getting the board state cleaned up a bit here. Gonna check for arc on Norra.
No, I
Looks like he might just touch the edge
Might
here.
clip here.
take in sportsmanship consideration too. There are some people that don't like people touching their stuff. And if you reach over and grab their dice, yeah, some people don't. Right? I played that.
Really measuring this one out here.
Looks like
The guy was so angry at the end.
looks like we're gonna say
Really animated in the background.
like it is
Looks like we got a shot. Out of the back arc.
range 2. Tail gunner is gonna kick in here as well.
Also gonna let him change a focus to a crit.
you got 1 day.
Right, that's all it looks.
1 dice against 2 dice. There's the one hit. We're gonna see natural evade gets him out of here. Doesn't.
get it.
The hit goes through. Nadru goes down from a rear shot of
Sounds like
Norra.
that one hit just magnificently deleted his ass.
Man, that was gold, man. Absolutely gold.
I think Goldman's still watching. Shout out to Goldman in chat. If you've ever seen some beautiful holographic cards on the Reddit,
1 damage into Miranda.
You didn't reach out.
I want to kill you.
Versus 3 guys flying 100
That's what you
or
Yeah.
I think it was 150 points each.
Yeah.
Or whatever the equivalent was, 600 points.
man, chat's really blowing up. Our chat, not that chat.
And it was
I
awesome.
think Jeff's having a good time.
And they're going like this, the B-Wings are flanking on the side, and you use their transports as torpedoes to slide at everybody. And then
My ball was working well this time.
Looks like in the back, the Captain Jenks game is over. Ricky, we're gonna judge by his face here. He looks pretty. And he just smugly says he won with the power baton. 3-0 tonight. Maybe making a push since the store championship of 2013 that he won. Been a long 4 years without a win. 1-3 tonight. Fantastic grind.
You know what? This is a pretty casual night. One of his wins was against Mark. I'd say he's like, we'll give him a 1 and
Yeah. I gave it's a gimme these days. Oh, on stream calls it the easiest game of the night by far. Back to the game here,
Manaroo K turn or Sloop. Sorry, took a focus.
and looks like we're just trying to relieve some stress out of Norra here. She is double stressed right now. Relieves one of the stress.
Miranda is
Miranda
dead
flies
zone.
through the asteroid and takes damage because of the crit. Once he's dead.
She rolled a crit.
No, because of the stun
pilot.
Oh,
He had
She
an
ran
obstacle.
through it, and that was the last damage that she needed to take.
That's why he was within a millimeter of dying before.
yeah. So the stunned pilot is actually gonna it's gonna kill Miranda because he
So no
flies through.
So we got
Jobu calling out Mark in chat as well, saying that actually questioning Ricky's ability, saying that he did play Mark after all.
You know what he did? There's no denying.
No
that.
denying it.
I don't know if we've ever seen. We saw Mark win on the stream.
We will clarify that Ricky won a store championship in Thunder Bay, I believe it was.
Also, it was like what, wave 3.
Yeah, so it's
All right, so Manaroo's gonna pull ahead here. Look for a shot on Norra.
I'll try and have everything set
there, that goes there. Then I can
play a game, because it
focus.
doesn't take a lot of,
There we go.
it takes about as much time as a normal game of
Push his forwards, takes a
All you
focus.
need is one chip.
Be good for those nights when it's not a game.
That's true, yeah. Okay. You know what, I'll bring it along.
like we're in the
and if
planning phase
there's
here.
enough people that
so we are. I'm wondering how many points Drew and Fenn are worth.
Fenn is 35, I believe. Drew is God knows what.
Probably around 20 points.
More than that.
So
Corpse entry is a name.
Rebels are winning on points currently.
Manaroo's got 1 proton corpse though. Has the Boba Fett.
Looks like this will be the last turn before we get kicked out.
sorry, 11th and 12th.
The cops are coming.
We have hit the 10 o'clock deadline that plagues Andrew so harassingly.
Sometimes it's the 1 a.m. deadline, sometimes it's the 12 a.m. deadline. Poor guy can't catch a break, he just wants to finish a game.
don't think I saw him, so.
And then Brian, I've never been again.
Might see Manaroo fly off the board here.
Dials a
Here we go.
That's where I met.
right over its own.
Over the
Debris.
asteroid. Going for gusto.
Alrighty.
Rolls the dice.
Oh, I didn't see that.
They have a lot of room there.
Gets a hit.
Takes his stress up.
Norra swinging
See,
around.
that was the challenge. We set it up. I didn't
If I had done
realize.
the green maneuver, I
He
would have
told
actually
me he
gotten
had a bunch
shots.
of
I could
people
have
that were
covered
coming
well.
up, and then it was basically
But that's it. Yeah.
very little group,
The other shot, I mean.
small group of people.
Final
Shot
shot.
from Manaroo. 2
Good
hits.
hit.
And then yeah, we had the ball.
Looks like we are going to get an extra dice. Range 3, 2 extra dice.
God, Norra has 3 dice.
3 dice on Norra.
And rolls 1 of 8.
1 evade, takes 1 damage.
Well, I'm.
And that is going to end it.
We're going to call it a time here. Looks like Rebels are going to squeak
It's
it
pretty
out.
close, actually. Norra's worth
We
it.
don't have the points for you.
Maybe we'll start putting points next to the pilot names.
40.
40-point Manaroo.
60 against 52.
Yeah.
You got 60, you got 52. Right?
Because I got 40 left over.
Boy, this is important for our betters.
I have, so you killed,
You have 40 left over?
We could just add this up really quick.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Well, how much is Norra worth?
42, right?
We were 49. We tied. Because we both had.
Final salvo.
Yeah.
Final salvo. Final salvo.
Jesus. That's
Aren't you higher on points though for Norra because you
Marcus goes final salvo by my rupee.
Voting work is 1 and tail dinner is
2, yeah.
Yeah,
Which
so you're
put me up to, oh, that's 41. That's
Oh.
right.
so you win by a point.
I win by a point.
Oh.
Wait. Oh. Wait, hold on.
Ooh.
How many points did he destroy?
I had 99 points.
He destroyed 58.
How many points did he destroy?
60. You won by 2
No,
points.
59.
59?
He won by a
1 point.
Oh, geez.
Rebels are going to win by 1 point here this evening.
Rebels win by 1 point. We're going to pay the Rebels. I believe that was me and Mark that bet on the Rebels.
I forgot I had the tail dinner.
Rebels have been paid.
Oh,
Sort of the 4 scum betters.
Miranda has to be 60 plus. Miranda is actually
As is tradition.
58
Church is in a
point
very
Miranda.
strong position, but he didn't get screwed over by the event. The event does have a time limit.
Mark won a big 150 rupees on that bet. One point won him 150 rupees.
Jobu calling rigged.
Oh, I guess we should throw
those are the types of games.
transition for YouTube first.
Yeah, we'll close out the match. Right, transition.
Thanks for watching. Check us out on YouTube. If you missed any games, catch us Wednesdays and Thursdays right here on twitch.tv/xwing junkies.
Yeah, that was.
as soon as I did,
See you, Mandy.
oh, shit.